Shalawam, Shalawam, Yahawah, this the brother Aran. Back with a quick and edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who ruled well and brought out this truth. And peace and bless to the sincere Akimar pushing this truth. To you I say Shalawam. Why the sincere Akwatium also Shalawam. Alright, I ran across this article on RT News, man. And it just, seeing things through the spirit, it's like, first and foremost, you have to be in the fear of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Alright? Because these type of things don't just happen, man. You know? You could look it up, how many cases of people being struck by lightning, which different type of properties and things like that get hit with it all the time. But deaths caused by lightning strikes aren't too, normal. Alright? So I'm going to start out by reading the article, man. Lightning tragedy. Runner dies after being struck near finish line of 50-kilometer endurance race. And it's near the finish line, man. You seeing things through the spirit. You see that we're in a race. The race isn't to the swift, man. Salakia. But at the end of the day, we're in a race. We trying to endure to the end. So how much more, can this happen to somebody who's pushing the plow and looking back, man? Alright. Tragedy struck during an endurance race in Kansas, United States, when a runner died after being hit by lightning not far from the finish line. Thomas Stanley, 33, was competing in the Flat Rock 50K at Elk City State Park at the weekend when he was struck by lightning less than a quarter of a mile from the end. So he was almost done with the race and got hit by lightning, which we know that came from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's judgment, ultimately. Efforts to revive Stanley were unsuccessful, and race organizers later confirmed the tragic news that the runner had died. So this goes to show you that all these doctors, your life isn't in the hand of these doctors. Don't think if something drastic happens to you that the doctors can bring you back. The only one who could take a soul from a body and then install the soul back inside that same body is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. And whether Thomas Stanley was a Jake or was a Edomite or whatever it may be, I don't know. But I know, seeing it through the spirit, how that this could be a man of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, or a man that claims to be of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. It's just it puts more fear into you, man, and humbles you in knowing that, man, you gotta continue this race, man. All right. I'm gonna start out 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. So this is a terror of the Lord, man. It's not every day that somebody gets hit with lightning and dies. That's something that we know for sure it came from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. And it could happen to anybody, just like it happened to Thomas Stanley. All right. So knowing this, man, we that's why we do these lessons, man. To persuade men, to persuade them, like, look, man, this could happen to you. You know? And if you don't want this to happen to you, man, you need to come serve the Lord, man. You know? Let me get this real quick. All right, 2 Chronicles 15:13. That whosoever will not seek Yahawah power of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. All right, so at the end of the day, you need to be seeking Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the power of Israel. You know, quit going to quit looking to Egypt for help. That's why scriptures tell you, woe to them that go to Egypt for help. Trusting in these doctors, you know, these psychologists, philosophers, etc., etc. You know, they can't help you. The only one who could help us is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And you got to enter through that straight and narrow, man. You're going to get chastised. You're going to go through some things in this truth. You might lose your woman, you know, a job, car, whatever the case may be. You know, the Lord ain't doing nothing but humbling us and bringing us back to who we were, man. You know, what we once knew. Jude 1:5, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not. So the point of the matter that I wanted to bring out was that we once knew this, man. We once knew Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We once knew not to get ahead of ourselves. You know? Jump to Psalm 66:3. Say unto the Most High, how terrible art thou in thy works. Through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit themselves unto thee. All the earth shall worship thee and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name. Salah. Come and see the works of the Most High. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. And this is what he did towards one of the children of men, man. Hit him with a lightning bolt, and here it goes, man, that the man went out to a race, man. You know, hoping to finish the race, getting some good cardio, however he was thinking, man. And at the end of the day, the Lord took him from off the face of the earth. So we could be in this truth, man, thinking that it's a normal day, but it's the day to go because we haven't been you probably haven't been doing what you're supposed to do, or trying to obey the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You know? It's a fearful thing to fall. Matter of fact, let's get that. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Hebrews 10:31. Well, I'm going to start at 30. Yeah, I'm going to start at 30. For we know him that has said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. So the Lord is going to judge his people and the wicked, man. Whether this judgment was for an Israelite or for the heathen Who knows? But that spirit of judgment is going out, man. And by ways like lightning bolts, man, that's how you know it's the spirit of judgment. That's how you know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is getting ready to make his move, man. All right. Verse 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right. From there, I'm going to go to Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. So you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all want to live long lives and get blessed. You have to come to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. You got to come through this straight and narrow path, man. You know? Otherwise, your covering is gone, and you're susceptible to get hit by lightning bolts. You know? Lightning bolts. You're susceptible to being chewed up by some of these spirits that's made for vengeance. That being the different animals around us, man. There's nothing that's out of the hand of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Alright. I'm going to jump back to Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So we telling people that there is that the Most High is real, man. His Son is real, man. And they are the ones that bring forth this judgment or these wicked acts on the earth, man. Because the Most High has a right hand side and he has a left hand side, which ought to be the more for you to try to get right with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. You know? Majority of the Jews come from the hood or the ghetto, you know, which we know the ghetto is a place where is a corner of the city where where the Jews inhabit, man. And everywhere you go, no matter what city, it's a ghetto, man. You know, the Most High not playing, man. There's no playing. And then you still got these fools who don't want to take heed to the words, don't want to believe in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. They don't fear the Lord, man. So the Lord is going to bring forth judgment upon, that's why 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off and die. All right. And I'm going to end out this lesson with this scripture right here. Psalm 9 and 20. Put them in fear, O Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. All right, and that's the thing. That's what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is doing. Not only by lightning bolts, but by these different things that are finna come upon the earth. Scriptures tell you a time that has never been like it, roughly paraphrasing. All right, the Lord is finna put in the hearts of all men that there are nothing but men, man. Mainly speaking about Esau, the so-called white man, because he thinks he is the Most High. You know, like he feels as if he's in control of everything. But things like this, the Lord is gonna use all these things around us, man. let me bring out this real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 20. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. All right. Then shall the right aiming thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds, as from a well-drawn bow, shall they fly to the mark. Which really that's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. But the Lord is gonna use the world in the elements, all right, the different things that we call natural or bring forth natural disasters. The Lord is gonna use these things to judge the world, man. There's no escaping judgment. The only way that you can escape it is by getting right, man. Humbling down, coming to a man of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, calling on the names of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, doing the work of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, adapting, man. You can't be friends with the world and friends with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Alright, I want to end out this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who ruled well and brought out this truth. And peace and bless to the sincere Akim pushing this truth. To you I say Shalawam.